Hello and welcome to another edition of ProtoMet Tries, and in today's video I'm going to be trying Hot One's Smoky Chili. This is another collaboration they did with A-Sha, and of course I'm going to be including the heat pack because I didn't realize to buy two to try one without the heat pack. So this is going to be hot. Probably take care of this in 3, 2, 1. Doesn't look that different because now it is in a cup, and even from here I can smell that. Can you see that? Can you see that down there? It's got a distinct chili scent to it. Ooh, a spicy chili scent to it. It's actually a pretty strong scent. Kind of a salsa-y scent to it, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it. It's like I could tell that I recognized the scent, but I couldn't quite place it other than hot. Anyway, it's time for me to give this a try. I don't want to burn my tongue before I burn my tongue, if you get what I mean. First blush, the noodles themselves taste just like regular ramen noodles. Not much of a distinct taste there. But then you get the heat. And to be completely honest, despite the fact that it's labeled as being hot, I don't think it's that hot. Granted, it's entirely possible that the noodles that I did have didn't quite have the heat on the heat sauce, the heat packet on them. So we're going to try this again. I may have gotten some of the heat oil on there. That is hot. But I've had hotter. So right in the back of the throat. Had a decent kick of heat. And now it's starting to spread to the rest of the mouth. That took me by surprise. It also took me by surprise that something out there made a noise. I'm not sure what. But since I'm in here, I can't really just go and investigate that. Especially since I gotta give you a decent indicator of how long this heat that's in my mouth is going to last. Because, whew, it crept up on me. It attacked from behind. It ambushed me. I was caught unawares. Yeah, when you actually get the heat from this, it is noticeable. It's not overbearing. I've definitely had hotter. This past week, in fact, this past week I've had hotter because I've been having some of that bulldog, and even some of the Shin Gold this past week. Just to try and get through some of that. The heat is dying down. It's hard to show, but it's definitely the hot oil or whatever, the hot seasoning on this does have a rather deep red color that makes it stand out against the noodles. Again, I do wish I had bought a second one of this to try without the heat pack, because I am legitimately curious to see if this is something that I could enjoy at work without all the spicy heat, which is perfectly within acceptable range for me. It's not bulldog hot. But you know what? I haven't yet tried the broth just on its own. Just looks like there's blood in this. Anyway, let's give it a taste of the broth. Yeah, once you get past the initial temperature heat, it's a broth with a bit of spiciness to it. Woo! That one didn't sneak up on me, but it still managed to get a first strike. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of heat. Again, I've had hotter. I do kind of wish that the hot oil mixed a bit better with the noodles, because I feel when I get a forkful like this, the heat oil just kind of slides down off the noodles. I think the noodles could be a bit better on with regards to retaining the hotness. But overall, not bad. I'd say I'd have this again. And again, I do want to try this without the heat pack, the bonus heat pack. Is that what it's called? The bonus heat pack. Yeah, that's what it's called. To see if this is something that I would have on the regular, just from the not spicy taste alone. Although, for all I know, the base ramen without the heat. The bonus heat pack could potentially be just as hot. I did have of the 3 flavor packets that were included. There was of course, bonus heat pack, the flakes, which are like the veggies that are included, and then the flavor pack, which was a sort of sauce, or at the very least a liquid seasoning, as opposed to the traditional powder seasoning that I tend to see with stuff like this and regular ramen packs. So that was fairly interesting. Maybe that is also spicy, but again, since I don't have an opportunity in this video to do the base ramen without the heat pack, that is something I will look into in the future. I probably won't do a video on that unless I just decide to do a video covering the 2 or however many of these with the bonus heat pack there are, minus the bonus heat pack. A potential idea for a future video. I'll have to look into it. But until next time, this has been me, ProtoMet. Give this a shot if you want something spicy, but again, it's not too spicy, but it still might be a bit higher than your tolerance level, depending on your spice tolerance. But yeah, I'll give it a try again, and until next time, I'm ProtoMet. See ya.